Star viewers, welcome. In the last class we have made much revision about all those short answers. I told it was 8 but it became 9 at the last, and I know it was like at a time blowed up and it was like a Greek and Latin, like understanding those many different answers for you. Okay. From today we'll go a little bit slow but we'll complete it. Okay, now we are entering into the essay answers. Okay, now the first question in we have again 5 marks here. So the first question out of 5 is, write a brief note on different stages of development. I mean this question mainly asks about human body development. So we can easily say as a life cycle also. Okay. How does it develop? Okay. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stages here. But this early childhood and later childhood is characterized into one part is childhood basically. So then we will have 6 parts, but I characterized like this. So let's go through it. So we are going through the stages. First one is prenatal period. What is he asking us about? The developmental stages, right? How does a human body develop step by step, age by age? Okay. So firstly it is prenatal period. So in order to know about prenatal period, at least we have to know from where it starts and till when it lasts. Okay, and what is that period is called? So this period is called prenatal period, that starts from the conception to the birth of the child. The moment the lady conceives to the birth of the child, this period is called as the prenatal period, where the child will be in the mother's womb, and these are the 3 stages: germinal period, embryo and fetus. Okay, what is that? Germinal period, embryo and fetus. So this after 3 stages, when it comes, these are 3 stages. When it comes to the 3rd stage, there is a rapid growth and development of the body, okay, through the 3rd stage. And then coming to the, once after taking birth of the child, it comes to the infancy stage. When is this infancy stage? Ranges from birth to 2 years of age. From the time the child takes birth to the 2 years of age. This age is characterized with some special features. Okay, this age there is a rapid development in the body and also the growth, and the child acquires all the life sustaining activities like breathing, swallowing, sucking, and also discharging the bodily waste. What are those? Breathing, swallowing, sucking and discharging the bodily waste. And also the child can discriminate the difference between the mother's voice and the other human's voice. So these are the main features characterized as the infancy stage, that is from birth to 2 years. So these are the points which you have to remember in every characteristic or every stage. Okay, then early childhood. Early childhood ranges from 2 years to 6 years, where the growth is little slow. I mean the growth is that will get slow, and the growth rate, and here they will acquire some more characteristics like when people talk to them, they will understand the languages, and also responding to their parents, connecting with the environment, connecting with the people around, etc. Okay, and also they will have that signs. They will be keep understanding the people, what are they saying. They learn some sign languages, etc. And also here they will also acquire some mental abilities in order to that to joining in the school time, etc. Till then, like remembering the names, numbers, small words, etc. Is that the perfect time to join in the school? The mental abilities they acquire, that's enough. Like the what are the mental abilities they require, they will be acquiring by that age to join the school. When do we join the children in the school? Hardly with 4 years. It starts from 4 years. Now it's been 3 years also. Depends upon the development of the child, and we join them in the school, right? So until we join the school, they acquire all these abilities. Okay. Then this is later childhood, that is from 7 years to 12 years. Here there is again a slow development, and they will understand the new things, new concepts. They develop little bit of logical thinking, etc. It is like a little bit onset to puberty. It starts from there. They will be understanding all these concepts, and also they will be understanding the difference between genders and all, and that's called as later childhood, that is from 7 to 12 years. And then they enter into the age of adolescence, that is from age group of 13 to 19. From the age group of 13 to 19. Here, that is from onset of puberty to the period of adulthood. This is the age between that. So here they observe several physical changes in them, and this is the period recognized as sexual maturation in girls and all takes place. And here in this place, it also associated with the psychological changes. They have to accept it, and there are many more changes, and they can understand with concrete objects. They tend to understand many more things, and then they pass into the adulthood, that ranges from 20 years to 59 years. Then they reach to the old age, that is also called as sensine age, that is from 60 plus, 60 years and above, I mean till the death. Okay, these are the 7 characteristics of the life stages of development, different stages of development. That is prenatal stage. That include 3 stages again inside the prenatal stage. It is germinal stage, embryo stage and fetus stage, that ranges from conception to the birth. And infancy stage is a stage 2, that ranges from birth to the 2 years age of the child. And the third stage is early childhood, that ranges from 2 years to 6 years of age. Then the later childhood, that is from 7 years to the 12 years age group. Then they reach to the adolescence. It is the onset of puberty to the period of adulthood. The between period is called as adolescence, and that ranges from age 13 to 19. And this adulthood ranges, the adulthood starts from the age of 20 to 59, and then the last old age or the sensine age is characterized from age 60 to 60 plus till the death. Okay, these are the different life stages of the human cycle. So let's move on into the next topic. This is the second question out of the 5th question. Describe different types of development. Here we have seen different stages, and we are going to know the types now. And this is not at all a complex answer. We almost covered everything in 4 marks answers, right? There we saw how the different stages of or different types of development. Now we already studied in 4 marks answers. Now we are going to see this again. No need to worry. Only physical development is not sufficient. Only mental development is also not sufficient. And everything singly, we don't need it. We need everything completely. When a human being acquires all these qualities, all these developments, then only he is characterized as a perfect human being. Yes? So, we are going to know what are those developments a human being should have in his life. Okay? So, before going into this, a small introduction. What is development? What is the types of development? Leave it. What is development? Quantitative and qualitative changes in the human life is characterized as development. Quantitative describes about the human body changes, that is physically, and qualitative changes about mind. Okay, so both of this, so qualitative and quantitative changes that occurs in human life is characterized as development. So you understood what is development now, and we have already seen we are not new to these points, or those are not new to us. Yes, so let's go fast. What is physical development? As I already told you. Okay, the internal and external development of organs in the body is characterized as physical development. From the birth to the end of the life, we will be developing our organs. Okay, so height, weight, and different body parts, muscle contractions, proper nervous system, etc. Everything develops in our body. That is considered as physical development. And here there are two stages, infancy stage and the adolescent stage. These two stages are considered to be very complex stage, because the body development, the speed of body development that takes place in these two stages will never takes place in any other stage. So those two stages are considered as the most complex stages, and physical development is always characterized by the development of internal and external organs like nervous system and muscle coordination, different body parts, okay, teeth, hair growth, height, weight, okay, hormones development, and etc. So body parts development, everything. And mental development. Mental development includes a language development, intelligence, and all the mental thinking abilities. Like mental development is like intelligence comes through the body development itself, that is decided when it is the child takes birth, and language development comes through the as soon as they learn the language, and all these thinking abilities like thinking, reasoning, understanding, imagination, all these are characterized as the mental abilities like cognitive domain. It comes under cognitive domain, okay, and this is psychomotor domain. And now we are talking about the emotional development, that means affective domain, where it talks about the emotions. Yes, so here the individual or the child will learn how to recognize, how to understand, how to express and manage the feelings that he have, that he will come through his life stages, okay, and how to show the empathy feelings. What do you mean by empathy here? It is a list of feelings, okay, we say emotions, it is also called as empathy. That's it, like it consists of many feelings like happy, sad, feeling shy, feeling scared, feeling nervous, feeling depressed, feeling active, feeling stress, etc. Whatever it is when you enact, that comes under empathy, okay. So that is characterized by emotional development, when the child will know all these things, how to recognize and how to express, so that he will understand the emotional bonding between the members, family members, friends and all, so that he will be a balanced person. And then social development, you know, as you know, man is a social animal and he has to be in the society. So whenever the man is there, first he will start from the unsocial state and turns and ends at socialized status. So family is the social agency, starting from family, friends, parents, neighbors, society, etc. And here there are some norms that he has to follow, yes or no, in order to move in the society. Yes, so there are some peer groups, there are some friends, etc. They will move with them and they will know some society rules and regulations to follow. Like what are those society rules? Like we should not pollute the environment, we should not pollute any other property, and we should not cause any harm to the people living in our surroundings. Like how much it's our house, it is only the safe house for them, so we should not make any nuisance. These are kind of some of the rules and regulations that they have to follow. So those are the norms how the child acquires, and all that comes under social development. Now coming to moral development, here also there are some norms. Moral values comes from the teachers, parents and schools and the peer group, as I told you. In order to develop himself morally, in order to practice a good norms, okay, to move on in the society and to mingle with others, he should acquire some abilities, he should acquire some good thoughts. Yes, so that will be taught, and people children won't have conscience, but they will slowly learn it through their parents, teachers and elders when they teach them. And the last but not the least is language development. Here there are 4 stages in that. Okay, this is characterized like language development. How does a child learn to talk? If my mother tongue is Tamil, how did I learn Tamil? Like, how did I learn talking? How did I start understanding what my parents spoke to me, or my friends or my brother or my family members spoke to me? So this is a stage how we are learning from the time infancy stage to finally where we get perfectly understanding and will get the perfect languages up to 12 years. Then we'll be perfect in that language. So first, pre-language stage from infants. So here what happens is they will make some sounds. They don't know how to talk between birth to 2 years of age. They don't know how to talk. They just make some sounds, and even parents react for that. Then they will understand what is she asking for. So what is she asking for? Then we will understand her needs and all. So like that they make some signs, but they cannot talk. This is a pre-language stage, and babbling stage is from 4 to 12 years. Here the child can understand what their parents are talking, like they will identify the sounds. Okay, if their parents are saying something like small words they break and they do baby talks, they'll talk in a cute way so that they can understand and all. If they are talking in a rude way, then the child will understand that they are shouting at them. If they are talking in a cute way, if they are smiling, then the child feels that they are happily talking to me, they are listening to me, like this, they are playing to me. In these words, in these sounds, they can recognize what they are talking. And then sound imitation age or stage 1 to 1.5 year. Here they will understand and imitate their parents, like whatever the parents say, they'll repeat it back and they'll imitate it and they will learn. Like how their parents say, okay, whenever they're going to office, please bring my watch, it's getting time, I need to go to office, like this. They will be doing some kind of imitations, right? So they will follow that and they'll be imitating it and they will learn everything. And realization of sounds. Finally, from 10 to 12 years of age, they'll get a perfect understanding of knowledge. What did their parents actually mean? Maybe they will not understand all the terms. Even now we can't be so perfect in that language, but we can understand actually what goes in the house, like how they talk, minimum words that are used to communicate in the house. We will be expert in that. By realization of sounds, finally we'll realize what are they actually talking. So these are the 4 stages in language development, that is pre-language state, babbling stage, and sound imitation stage, and realization of sounds. So what are those developments? Physical development, mental development, emotional development, social development, and moral development, and language development. These are the 6 stages of development or 6 types of development that we can see in the child, and these should be comprised in an individual in order to say himself as a perfect human being.